this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love and bringing us back to basically all of the people that are helping us come back together, basically, as a group of souls that are on a mission to come back into union with their twin flames. So I just want to share this because the 22 has been coming up everywhere. And the day after I did the 22 video, I was actually staying at a friend's house, and on their kitchen, they had this. They had a pot of honey, which had 22, and then it was right by a massive smiley emoji card face. So honey is, of course, created by the bee, and the 22 has been all about, well, I'm going to tell you because since I did that video, lots of people have sent me things about the 22, which I didn't know. So this is what, and this is a just a quote from somebody that I've done a healing for, and she said, so many syncs, and I'm feeling so connected to my soul tribe after being so alone. Yay! And that's what's so perfect, right? Because it really does help you on your journey. So I'm just going to go through all the things around 22 because who knew? And it's led me on to, I had an experience this morning which has led me on to do this video. So basically 22 in numerology is also equal to David, the name David. And somebody had, and also the name 22 means keep the faith and hope. Also, the name David also means beloved. Now, somebody had sent me a quote about the statue of David relating to Michelangelo's statue. So, and this is a couple of days ago. So the reason why I bring this up now is because the person who sent me this, today I was walking my dog, and my dog, there was another dog who had caught a bird, and my dog went up to this other dog to try and get the bird. Now, of course, the other dog went for mine. And because Blondie's quite young, she was really frightened. And so she started whimpering, and I thought she'd got hurt. And so I had that massive fear again in me. And my twin soul really quickly said to me, see, that's how I feel about you. What happens if we get together and then I lose you, right? That fear of that loss again. So I knew that I had to clear that fear. So for the rest of the walk, that's what I was concentrating on. Now, the thing about it is, I was chatting to the owner because he was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I was like, don't be silly. She's young. She's got to learn not to do that. And I was like, by the way, what's the name of your dog? It is only the lady who first joined the Crystal Grid who sent me the things about Michelangelo, our twins have the same name. So, you know, this is how strongly connected we are as a soul group, helping each other, because I needed to go through that to then feel the fear again and clear it, because really quickly straight away it was my twin soul saying, I need to, you know, I have that fear. What happens if we get together and then, you know, something happens to you, you know, and then I lose you. So that had to be cleared for me today, and it was how that experience happened. So then it reminded me that she'd sent me this stuff about Michelangelo. So she says, I love the Michelangelo story. When he was asked how he carved the statue of David, he said he just took away everything that was not David, leaving his essence. How beautiful. So I then thought, I'm going to start researching about David and the statue of David. So look, every block of stone has a statue inside it. And this is a Michelangelo quote. And it is the task of the sculptor to discover it. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free. And how amazing is that? Because that's all about what our twin spirits have been, you know, have been guiding us to do. Keep dreaming big. Keep dreaming big, 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 bigger. Which is why this is also so perfect. Do you know what I mean? This is why the cosmic joke is so brilliant. Because look, Michelangelo, this quote is fantastic. Michelangelo said, It's not the size of the wand, but the magic of the magician that counts, right? Which is why, you can't make these things up. It's so brilliant. Look at this one. Genius is eternal patience. Not only that, but look at this. If people knew how hard I worked to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all. And you know what? This is why it's so perfect, because actually your genius is in piecing together the pieces of this amazing jigsaw, because it was your souls that, basically the lady who sent me the stuff about Michelangelo, she was the name of the dog that attacked my dog today, that made me release the fears over, what is clearly what I needed to release today, which is that fear of, if we get together and then something happens to either one of us, how would, that would be just so desperate, right? But you can't go through life thinking you're never going to do anything for fear of it being taken away, because you have to enjoy what you have at the time, right? So I'm like, okay, that's perfect. So thank you. You know who you are. So the next thing is, I'm then looking, because somebody else had sent me some stuff about the Star of David as well. And so then I think about that and I'm like, okay, well, I'm now going to have a look at the Star of David stuff. So the Star of David is made up of 2 triangles, one upward, one downward. I'm just going to read it. So the upward moving triangle is sometimes called the blade, the chalice and figure ceremony in many ritual magic operations. It is a symbol of... It is a symbol of inspiring, rising up, male force and fire. It is purely phallic in origin. The triangle represents aspiration, rising force, and the male principle. The downward pointing triangle is sometimes referred to as the chalice. It's a symbol of water as it flows downward, the grace of heaven, and the wonder of one of the most ancient symbols of female divinity as a representation of genitalia of the goddess. So basically, the Star of David is a star of divine masculine and divine feminine in ancient symbology, which is, again, amazing. I'm just like, what? When combined, the triangles of fire and water form a potent symbol of divine union. It is, and then it goes on to talk about, what that looks like in different religions and stuff. But the point is the Star of David is made up of the divine masculine, divine feminine, and is a symbol of divine union. Then this same lady had then sent me that she'd found this, which is basically the Star of David, and it has all of the different star signs, astrological signs that are linked to it. Now, the thing about this is that my twin has actually said to me once, it's all written in the stars. And so what we're uncovering more and more is, well, yes, it actually is, because it is written in your astrological chart as well, right? Because I had an astrological chart done for both of us years ago, and I remember in that chart it actually said the term twin flame, and at the time I didn't know what it was, so I just ignored that bit because I was like, oh, I don't know what that is. But now looking back on it, it even references it in our astrological charts, so it really is written in the stars. So you know what? All of this has come from 3 different people sending me things. And because of what happened with my dog today, and the dog's name was the same as the lady that sent me the stuff about Michelangelo and David, and because then the link back to 22, and 22 in numerology means keep the faith and keep hope, and also refers to the name David, which also means beloved. So you know what? Who knows what goes on? But all we know is that these crazy synchronicities are making it feel so good. So there is no need to have an unhappy face, because it's all about living in the love vibration, following the signs, following the connections. So if you want help in doing that I'm being guided to do a £20 special offer on healing for both of you to align your energies, and so you can get the messages that will help you on your highest path. Not only that, but to join the crystal grid. The energies are super intense and helps to bring us all together as a soul group that are helping each other into our unions. There is no doubt about it. If you are drawn to my channel, if you're drawn to these videos, then you are part of the same soul group, helping each other back to their one true divine loves, to raise love and light on the planet, to actually change the way that people view their lives, to make it be a happy place to live, basically. And to let you follow your dreams. And remember that no dream is too small. So dream big, dream big, dream big, dream bigger. All right. Well, I hope that helps. Take care. And thank you again, because it's all of you that I'm piecing together more and more and more and more of this jigsaw. All right. So thank you so much. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.